Welcome everybody to another session with the guys. We're doing another D&D session, and we're finally in person. In a new location that we will not tell you because that's just weird.
It is at 1247.
Fuck you, Lane.
Eastbound and down.
And screw you, Road. And I'm going to pass it over to the DM so he can get us going, because I think we're going to die this time.
You say that every time, but it doesn't
And yeah,
happen.
we squeaked by just a little bit.
Yeah, you guys did die one time, but whatever.
One time, I was in a fucking thing for 3 sessions. And our sessions are not short.
You only question life because you had to do puzzles last time.
What'd you say, bitch? I'll make sure he dies first.
Which I think was a good break from the normal we had last time. Speaking of last time, where we left off, our group encountered more of that strange magical mist that's referred to as Fezres. They got magically teleported to some sort of strange underground ruins as a voice asked them to solve 3 puzzles, promising that they would get rewards if they solved all 3 puzzles in 2 hours, which they did. To their credit, they did.
With time to spare.
After like 10 minutes to spare, right?
Hey, time to spare.
After solving the puzzles and claiming their rewards, they heard a different voice offer to return them back, and after accepting, they're teleported back and come face to face with an odd-looking creature with soft purplish skin and an elongated skull and several large tentacles protruding from its head, as Jim Jar proclaims this creature as a mind flayer.
Holy Moses.
What's a mind flayer?
What is a mind flayer?
Well, let's put it this way. You don't want them getting in your head. It could be really cool or really dangerous.
So should we just kill it?
Should we be saying all this in front of him?
You have nothing to fear from me.
We should kill it.
Definitely
Hold
kill
on, you know, just
You
hold
always
on.
say you have nothing to fear when there's definitely
Definitely kill
fear.
it.
Well, look, let's just hear him out, okay? We just came through.
What do you want?
Hi. Hey, thanks for that guidance there. But no, seriously, yeah, what do you want?
I simply intervened to help and bring you back to this normal plane of existence. Me and my friends are studying the Fezres to see the effects that it's having on the Underdark.
What do you mean normal plane of existence?
And what do you mean, friends?
You were not on the material plane.
But I am a material girl.
There's a flag.
Definitely going to be a bard in your future.
Yep.
Okay, so we weren't up there where these guys are from. We weren't here in the Underdark. We were just on some other location.
It was very similar to the astral plane, but the energy that I felt is not consistent with what you would
Yeah, he
experience
said something about demonic.
on the astral plane.
He did mention friends.
I asked, what do you mean, friends?
We call ourselves the Society of Brilliance.
I only see one of you.
Well, we come from different races. We partner in the sense that we try to share information, but sometimes in order to study things, we need to be able to teleport around, and unfortunately, as you all experienced, magic gets weird around the Fezres.
Does he have any interesting items or articles of clothing on him?
Just like a purplish and red robe that he's wearing with the hood that he's of course pulled back.
Well, thank you.
That has a couple of just little emblems here for a
cape
little
holding
gold coin looking things.
Oh, the little pins that hold the cake?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Those thingies.
Yeah, them things. Well,
Whatever they're called.
thank you.
Cape cuffs.
Thank you. As a gesture of thanks, you can have this bird. Go with your new dad.
But I don't want to go to the SOB.
Go! He is your
SOB.
daddy.
Society of Brilliance. Is it not better to go with, do you prefer Saab?
We have no preference. I'm honestly not a big fan of the name in the beginning.
Right?
They can open him up and study him.
Oh,
They
yeah.
could also maybe
Perhaps
give
it's
us
an
better
opportunity for me to ask questions. Is this your first time experiencing or encountering the Fezres?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, well, sort of. I mean, we kind of dodged it the last time. We ran from it.
It's the mist, right?
The mist, the green mist. It came at us in the cave when we were first escaping. I wasn't quite technically there, but I read.
Remember-
I saw the video.
I don't remember that.
Remember, we were told to run.
We were running for our lives.
Yeah,
Well,
but,
and the Fez Res came
but
around
we-
and we ran.
and we were also told that the mist also does things that makes the mushroom people slaves. You know.
No, wrong mist. Different mist.
That's a different mist. No, but it turns them, right?
No,
No.
different mist.
I thought you said it turns them.
Like I said,
Please
have
review
the
your
bird.
videos. So anyways, yeah, no, we did encounter it once before, but we ran away from it.
DM notes, what was going on in the Myconid mushroom people colony was spores that they were releasing
Clouds
to...
of spores.
Yes.
You encountered the
but
fog
I'm
when
thinking,
when old
There,
girl was guiding
there was an area of Fezres that was near the top where
The queen.
you guys kind of stopped and didn't go any further, which was smart.
What I'm thinking about is before that. So when we were talking about like the demon minotaur thing, and we were fighting that, and there was a point where Fudge. Why am I forgetting his name? Because I want to say Shu. It's not Shu.
Ingress?
No, it was the girl who was guiding you guys down the thing and got lost.
Eldrith?
No, our moss companion.
Stool.
Stool. Thank you. Yeah, I'm bad with names. Stool was telling us about like how they normally take control and with their scouts of the people, and that's how they do their things. But then some of them would turn bad or turn because of the mist, or I might be thinking of something totally
Yeah,
different.
you're misremembering.
I'm misremembering.
It's
All
okay.
right.
You mixed two things. Okay, now that we
Too many
cleared that up.
He killed 5 minutes for this.
So, no, my thing is that like we're looking for directions, right? We're trying to get to certain places. We just might as well ask the guy if he has
We
some.
can do that, but can we get rid of this bird?
That's
He's
between
slowing
you
us
guys.
down.
That's between you guys.
What's your rod name?
Oh,
So,
I have
what's your name?
Grizzlax.
Grizzlax. Yeah. So, Grizzlax, let me ask you a question. We're kind of debating between heading towards what is it like Grakenstall,
Gracklestag?
Gracklestag,
Stug, yes.
and well,
We need
technically, I
directions.
wanted to go to Bringingstone, my hometown, but it's okay.
We need directions.
We need directions. We need to know what's the lay, what's going on. I mean, I know some things that are going on over there, but
We need to know what's
It's
the
very
fastest
clear
route.
to me that you obviously are a denizen of the Underdark and
Well,
familiar
yeah.
with the area.
my
I
party's mates
wonder how surface dwellers came to be down here
We were
That's a good
held
question.
captive
and lost.
sometime back. We got loose and ended up here.
yeah, pretty much.
I see.
We were working for Drow.
Is it working? More
We
like
were
slave
slaves.
We were
labor.
forced to work for Drow.
We were
That sounds
slaves.
more appropriate, given my encounters with Drow.
What do you know about Unis and other rods of power?
I'm not entirely familiar. What are you referring to? Can I see?
Can I get an insight?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, we'll kill him if anything.
Mind you, the rod has been
It's
strapped.
a 10 total.
You can't tell that there's anything weird about the question. He seems intrigued, but that just could be because of his, curious nature as someone who is inspecting things in the Underdark.
Well, we found a rod, and I'm wondering if these rods of power mean anything, but if your Brotherhood of Knowledge knows nothing of them, then I don't see a point in showing you.
Well, we obviously all have different areas of expertise. Mine is definitely not with artifacts, it's with arcane magics, specifically teleportation. I'm one of the few that is able to right any wrongs in a bad teleportation spell. We have others who are experts in all sorts of other things. There's 5 of us total.
Could you teach me one of these spells?
teleportation spell amongst us would be pretty cool.
That's why I'm asking.
It would take years to teach how to do that properly.
We could do this speed-wise. I learn fast.
That's not going to be an option.
Jesus. This guy's not good for nothing.
Would one of your friends know how to do a teleportation spell?
They would, but it would probably take them much longer to teach the proper way of doing it.
Not teach, but maybe move us. We kind of need to get to. There's a couple places we want to go, and getting there in a hurry might be nice.
That I could help with.
Oh,
Where are you looking to go? I heard Gracklestug and Blingdenstone. I'm assuming that you're wanting to make your way back to the surface.
Yes.
Yes.
Bleeding
But
Stone, I'm aware of.
also-
Blackstone, I know some
also
shit
no.
about it, but
At the moment, our plan isn't to go topside. It's to
No,
get to
to get to
where
that
tree
city.
thing is.
the tree thing, the mushroom big tree thing.
The Gracklestone, isn't it?
No, Grackosug is where we're going to go, like our general areas where our plan of thought was, because we knew where that thing was. Can we see the map?
Yes. Yeah. You're right.
Map, man,
It's
map.
the map.
So I'm pulling out the map because I'm the one that has it. I go lean into the guys. Should we ask about the lady? You know, the Black Wedding,
the Queen?
The fungus, the Queen of Rot?
I'll let you ask. You seem to have the best direct version of the questions.
Do you know anything about this wedding and the Queen? That's
The Queen of Rot.
the Queen of the bitches.
So, like, right now, we're in the middle here, and we're heading here. This is my hometown over here, where I know we can get some hookups.
But we needed to go the opposite way, remember?
Well, do we? Because, I mean, this over here, if this guy can help us teleport, maybe we can get supplies and get allies versus over here. And I'm telling you this right now, we'll have to go through the Dark Lake, which means we're going to have to get a boat.
One second. How willing are you to help us? Would you be able to teleport us to 2 different areas?
I mean, can he teleport all of us?
I can get you close to either destination that you're looking to go
Save
to.
some time.
That's why I asked the question.
Yeah.
Okay, so just...
So I'm saying that under my breath to you. I just got to say it out loud so you can hear me.
So out of game real quick. Again, refresh us. Where was it that we were trying to get to originally, where that tree thing was, or where we knew that the Queen of Rot was trying to get to?
That's Ormikos, which is this big.
Here.
Yeah, it's a big,
Gotcha.
huge.
It's like
We were over
anywhere.
here.
This is not an area. This is a thing.
Yeah,
I could
beat
take you
her
to.
Ormikos.
All right.
He's not
So-
even wet.
But she's trying. And remember, from the last time, she doesn't necessarily have to get here. She just has to get a piece of this.
Who is she?
The Queen.
The Queen of Rot?
Have you heard of her? Why did I change
Sugmoy?
accents?
Yes. Yep.
Sugmoy is a demon lord.
Yep.
Yep.
And she wants Aramikos.
She wants something in Aramikos.
No, she wants it.
This is not good.
It's not a place. It's it.
Well,
It's a
there's
thing.
yeah. I thought Aramikos was an area. There's
No,
something in
it's a
Aramikos.
thing.
It's a whole thing.
So is it possible that she might
Okay,
be
never
in charge of the whole mist thing? Because we were at a village that
Okay.
she was pretty much
How
in charge
fast
of.
can you contact your allies?
There must be more to this. There must be more involved.
Well, right
That's
now,
why I'm asking you. How fast can you get to your allies? And you have your allies here.
It would take me a day to locate them and teleport to them.
Is one of your allies a ball with eyes?
No.
No. Okay.
Oh, that guy
I'll see
that
if
we
it's
met?
connected to the Spectre or not.
Okay, so
Trying to connect the strings.
I asked you this.
My murder board.
Teleport us to
bring some.
and meet us there in a day or 2. With your allies, we'll try to get more information for you. Because clearly, our interests are aligning here.
If you don't like the Red Queen, and we've seen what she's already done to what's the Mushroom Kingdom place again?
Stool Village.
Duelestein. Can you scroll to the village that we were just at?
they had it.
It was upper.
Neverlight Grove.
Is it
Yeah.
Sloop
Neverlight Grove.
Oh, that's where he was covering it with the.
What is
yeah.
So she's already taken over.
Sloop.
Yeah, she's already taken over Neverlight Grove and has enslaved and brainwashed like most of that village, making the rest of them flee. So if she's already done that there,
Imagine what she's going to do to the rest of the Underdark.
what he says.
I wonder how many more are involved.
She's implanted dreams in all of us.
And she's made
I-
them have females and males there.
I
There
feel like
was
that
no
wasn't her
gender
that put the
before.
dream there because the dream was more like a warning, was it not?
Yeah, but from who?
What?
How would we have a shared dream if it didn't come from a single source?
How is everything happening the way that it's happening? I have no idea.
Sora-
I don't even know how I got here.
So again, I say,
It's just so much.
I'm okay with him disappearing. Again, it looks and it sounds like both of our agendas are aligning. How willing are you to help us?
I need a moment to think.
Take all the time you need. And if you need a snack, we have one.
I also have provisions.
He ends up going over to the side and sitting down cross-legged, and he just kind of closes his eyes, and it looks like he's doing
FYI.
something, but it's a little hard to make out what it is.
They can communicate
Can-
mentally.
can
He's
I-
probably contacting
Can I
his
use
friends.
Divine Sense?
Yes.
It
Yeah.
detects good or evil?
Yeah. That's a spell slot, like, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Which I mean, need to take
By the
that
way, Jim
potion
Jar
soon.
is studying him, so you can study his features and get an idea of what he looks like, just in case he wants to transform into.
Okay, presence of a strong evil side. Oh, your senses, like, alright. It doesn't tell me that I had to roll anything. It's just an ability, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use that to see what I sense from him. You can use this feature a number of times equal to 1 year. Right, that's not enough. I want to see if I can see if he's on our side or he's a bad guy trying to devise a plan.
Is that insight or perception, really?
What I just did?
He's using
Yeah.
divine sense. He's using
Oh,
the
divine
actual
sense?
spell. Yeah.
But if I wanted to do a similar thing, I don't have a spell, so.
Well, I mean, yeah.
That just means you just sit there and look pretty, baby.
Which is really hard.
Just sit there
You
and
know,
look
amongst my bird people,
pretty. You are not a good looker either.
I was a very, considered
So what do I
attractive.
get?
One of these days I wanna see a bird
You
dan-
can
I want to see a
you
bird
can
dance
tell
meeting. It's really cool.
that Grazalax is good.
Cool.
Good
guys.
aligned, for sure.
I believe we can trust him. And I'm very, very shocked that I'm saying this.
Yeah, like you don't trust anybody.
Exactly.
True.
Show him your rod.
I'm good until.
I mean, that's a
proves
private
otherwise.
thing.
I will kill you at the end of this. I swear.
Well, he's not the one that's understands artifacts, though. One of his partners.
I
does.
want to.
Grazalax suddenly stands up and looks terrified, and then takes a turn and looks at each of you and says, "I need time. I will return." And then
But what about our ride?
disappears.
How much fucking time?
How will he contact us or find us? I'm gonna give him a business card.
Well, he kind of has our essence because he did help us teleport once.
Possibly, but I mean, I guess.
I mean, is that how
Was
that
there
works?
any? Was there any?
Don't know. He's a mind
caves
flayer.
around here?
They can read minds.
Was he in our minds?
Well, Stool was in our mind for a while. So
Wait, wasn't he in your minds? Didn't you speak with him before?
I used a spell and it connected me to him, but that was because I tried to connect to Drax in the Mist and it refracted and I guess made it to him.
And it's at this moment that you all realize that he was communicating telepathically with all of you.
Oh!
just that moment when before he disappeared, it was in the
That
brain.
entire conversation.
Oh, that's right. Did anyone realize that his mouth? He doesn't have a mouth, so.
I feel
A little bit violated?
taken advantage of.
I know, I kind of feel the same too.
Well,
I
look,
need
it's not
an
the first
adult
time
in the
we've been
room.
telepathically communicated, so I mean, yeah, sure. I'm just gonna have to get used to it down here.
I mean, granted,
Need
before
an
it was
adult in
consensual,
the
though.
room.
You hear a disembodied voice, much like it sounds exactly like Grazalac. Like wherever he went, he's now communicating with you, and
in
says,
my head.
"I'm sorry, but there are some urgent matters that I need to attend to. If you are making your way to Gracklestug, I can provide you some additional information that may be helpful."
I guess everything's leading us to that.
All right.
Well, is there anything between us and Blingdenston?
What was his name? Grizzle?
Kid Grazalac.
Just letting you know, if we go to-
Blingenstein's in the opposite section, and we were headed down.
Yes,
and that's how we
it's on
ended up
the
in
other-
it. And
I need to divulge just a little bit of information. Okay, none of you are dwarves.
Nope.
Gragglestug, mainly dwarves, and they take slaves. So if we're gonna go to Gragglestug, we gotta go through a lake and sneak in, and then it's like only I could probably show up and try to get us some supplies. My hometown, we can actually get supplies and do what we need to do, and then if we can teleport, maybe we can teleport across the lake and go from the lake straight down. Look, bow, bow.
But even this guy is telling us to go down there.
Is he still in communication with us?
Yeah.
outside the game, can you show us on the map where we're at this moment? Because when we left, I never liked Grove last time. I could have swore we went
I'd say
down.
you guys are like right here,
we
maybe
did
like
go
a
down.
day and a half or 2 days away from
Okay.
Gracklestug.
But
So-
we cannot go into Gragglestug directly. If you go into Gragglestug directly, we'll be fighting, and you will be turned into slaves if you're caught.
Okay, so here's the problem. We left
What's his name?
Neverlight because
What's the dude's name?
it was a civil war and
Razalak.
Woman of Darkness is coming there.
Yes.
If we go,
To Bringleston? Blingdenston, sorry.
it's gonna take us a couple days to get there. Could you meet us there?
It would likely take weeks.
We don't have that.
Do you have
contact.
contacts like Grackle?
Don't.
Do you have equipment? Do you have provisions? Do you have
Yes.
We have this guy.
weapons?
I have plenty of provisions.
We have.
We need.
I got
We need supplies.
these.
That's why
I love how he's gesturing to someone who's not there.
He's put up his fist to someone who was in his head.
These babies.
This is the one time I say I want sleep. I want that spell just to shut your ass up.
He's like, why could I be a wizard?
Because you die of 1d4.
Continue your questioning.
We need supplies. And we can refuel our supplies if we go there, not to where we're headed.
Grackle stuff. Like Grackle stuff, we will have to.
We will have to do a lot of jump over a lot of hoops if we
This
go there
is
directly.
all that the Society of Brilliance knows about Gracklestug. This is mainly from E, who is a Darrow that used to reside there, and I'll do my best to relay. The Durgor, or Grey Dwarves, are joyless and mostly all business. They have a code of law, honor, and hard work, and generally see all other races as lesser. They are ruthless and pragmatic. Not as ruthless as the Drow, of course, but they are just as well organized. They make no time for merriment, but still have a rich and complex culture as any other society. They take pride in efficiency and perfection, and disdain waste and carelessness. They have strict hierarchy and don't seek to bring down any rivals, but instead will roll up their sleeves and work hard to rise to the challenge and raise their prestige. This honor and honesty that they apply to themselves, however, doesn't apply to outsiders. The race known as Darrow also reside in Gracklestug, but in almost all cases as the lowest rung on the ladder. You should know some specifics as well. They have an innate power of invisibility, so it's safe to assume you are being watched at all times. And they employ an adult red dragon as their wormsmith, keeping the forges ablaze for them, likely in exchange for treasure and pampering. It is a large society and well organized. As such, you can expect there to be factions, divisions, and clans. They are ruled by Deep King Horgar Steelshadow V, who rules uncontested as their monarch.
Well, we have royalty with us too.
They have topside and he's a bitch.
They got a dragon on a leash, man.
They have a dragon as a smith.
And they
Dragon
look at
weapons
everybody,
and armor.
and they look at everybody else like fucking
I have no
nobodies.
money.
I can relate to a dragon.
No.
How do
No.
you relate to it? What?
No.
Harvey,
This was campaign 1 all over again.
Look,
I'm going to tell you this, and I'm not trying to be mean. You're not helping. Stay
Hey.
quiet.
this is actually the only time that I kind of agree with them. Normally I'm on your side, Birdman.
I helped last time.
Right now, you are not helping.
So, a society that's as organized
So-
as the Drow, that takes slaves and has a dragon for a pet,
And can go invisible.
and can go invisible.
Okay, you're comparing and you say that resided there. Could he meet us there on the outside of the town?
I will do my best to see if that can be arranged.
How long could you tell me before?
I have not been able to contact him, so I couldn't say. If I'm able to get a hold of him in the 2 days that it takes you to get there, then yes.
Right now, let's keep moving forward.
Go to that city.
Because it's good. Yes, it's going to take us a couple weeks to get to your town, and I understand that we could get. I wish we could,
Okay,
but we don't have the time for it.
I get it.
There's a bigger risk, but time is of the essence.
Then the safest approach, and what's the Mind Flayer's name again?
Grazalak.
Grazlak. If you can reach him, I know that probably the safest approach is through the Dark Lake.
Yes, the Dark Lake District. I think he did mention that when we spoke about it.
So we'll need to acquire a ferryman of some sort.
It's the only district in all of Gracklestug that actually allows outsiders of different races.
Ooh,
The Dark Lake?
that's perfect.
So we have
Dark
to
Lake
kind of
District, yeah.
we have to kind of beep and then in, and maybe he could meet us somewhere in Dark Lake as opposed to outside of Gracklestug. I feel like if we get here, it's going to be too late. If he meets us, he needs to meet us in here somewhere.
What threats are on the Dark Lake?
The Dark Lake is dangerous, but as most things that have a heart, it's much more dangerous the closer you get to that heart.
So if we approach them directly, we don't know if they're watching us before we even get there.
Cool.
If we approach them indirectly, we have to run the risk of going through Dark Lake, but
How long that slows us
least-
down? By
What's
like a
the
day
name
or
of the
two?
fucking guy that we're talking to.
Grazlak.
Grazalak.
Whenever I point to you, just say his name. I'm not gonna remember his name, nor the names of any of these towns or any of the fucking people.
He's as bad as me.
Birdman, shut up.
Grajlak.
Do you know of any ferrymen that will be able to help us?
I know of none.
Okay. How do we get in contact with you again?
I am connected with you. I will be able to reach out at the right time.
He's Shoe 2.0.
Thank you. Fuck.
Don't like that.
Thank you.
Well, that's because you have dark thoughts. That's your damn fault.
Maybe Stool 2.0, is that better?
I hope the information has helped. I must go. And with that, you feel this
Transmission.
pressure that you didn't know was actually happening inside your head start to ease and eventually relent.
And this is why mind flayers are so dangerous, by the way.
I feel a little bit lightheaded.
I did not like that. That was... How do you even make a connection, first off?
It's a mind flayer. That's their ability. Let's move.
So are we heading towards Dark Lake or trying to approach this thing
Dark
directly?
Lake.
Dark Lake. I think that's the best option.
Dark
I
Lake it
feel
is.
that you should have Shu run our rear.
I'll have Ingress run our rear.
That's who that is? Who's Shu?
Shu.
Oh.
Shu is my little guy.
Oh.
Ingress is my
Who's Shoe?
Okay.
What's the other one's name?
Gall.
Gall, damn it.
It's like,
Have
it was
one
you.
of your bodyguards run up the rear.
I can have both of them in the rear. That's fine.
That's fine.
He's gonna have
You're in
fun.
the middle.
I'm okay with that. Still pretty dark here.
Big man, I'm following your lead. Let's go.
You know this place more than I do,
I know how to get to Dark Lake.
so you lead. I'm right behind you.
Sweet.
Okay. As you guys continue your journey, still scratching your head about the weird encounter you had, the terrain is very much like it was before. It's not civilized in any way. It's very rough, unfinished tunnels. They haven't been worked or anything. So you are making your way slowly towards, I'm guessing, like the perimeter of Dark Lake is where you're going? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're making your way somewhat towards the perimeter of Dark Lake. And who's in the lead?
He's in the lead. I'm right behind. He's
With
in
my
the
dark
middle.
vision and
He's
my
behind.
familiarity.
Bone Boy's
And then
in the
the
back.
Bone Boys.
Can you zoom in like
both in
a-
the back.
Are we
More into
moving
this
at
area,
are we
like-
moving at like
a
a
steady
regular
pace.
I don't think
A
I can
steady
zoom
pace.
in anymore.
Not
Where
speeding
the
or
shots.
anything, just at a normal
Copy
pace.
that. Normal pace.
We're not trying to
I'm reading the
exhaust
rocks.
ourselves.
I'm reading the rocks and using my let me pull up my passive perception here.
Using his survivals
Using my survivals and my perception.
and his nature.
What do you want me to use to kind of make sure that we're staying on a good path with very little danger? How can I
You won't have to roll for that.
Okay,
I
just
will
making sure.
say though that with you being in the lead, dark vision and a pretty decent passive perception, you guys get maybe 3 or 4 hours of travel in, and immediately, like it seems like some sort of barrier was crossed. Immediately, your familiar balloons back up to normal size,
Cool.
like at the snap of a finger. And anything else weird that happened is also reset.
I think that was the only thing, right?
Yeah.
Gotta
You
have
said
it.
I
the
think
owls
so.
were looking Weird, yeah.
But just in case, I couldn't.
Sorry, my
remember.
owl was like this big, flying around with me. No, it was the size of a bee. I think you said it was. It was like a
Yeah.
little bee owl.
Now it's the size of half of me.
Yeah, it's a small owl. He's tiny.
So
I'm about tiny.
as
I'm about
as
4
soon as you
foot.
cross that barrier, it seems like some sort of clouding of your vision also was removed, and you can tell that there is a very faint light up ahead in a tunnel that seems to kind of have like a little bit of a branch, like fork in the road somewhat.
Are you okay back there?
In the middle? Yeah, being in the middle, I'm okay.
I know you can't see. That's why I'm asking.
No, yeah, I can see far enough to see the next person in front of me, clearly, right?
I mean, if you have a light source, yeah.
Oh, I have my necklace, so.
Yeah, if you've got it out, then yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm going to say I have my necklace out through the journey.
Okay.
If you stab him from behind, I'm not gonna say anything.
Hey, we're coming up on a fork in the road here. I could send Owlie down one and kind of scout while we look down the other.
Okay, I mean, if
we,
you're
we
okay.
can send him a scout, see which one would be better.
100 feet. I
Can
send
you
them
do that
100
with
feet.
your, with,
I can send them as far as I want.
So why don't we just kind of check out, and see if there's anything down these paths.
I would say the duration of that spell is an hour. So if you, let's say if you
How
want
far have
to,
we traveled to the fork?
it was about 3 or 4 hours.
Oh.
So if you, as soon as, we can say this, as soon as you see the light, if you choose to use like a spell slot or whatever, you can summon it again.
No. I'm going to save that spell slot.
Okay.
Because
That's resources, man.
yeah, it's resources, yo. Oh, so I did well.
Plus, we're still doing
I
that gritty
summoned them before
realism.
my rest, so I didn't check a spell slot for that because I did it as a ritual cast as opposed to a spell slot. That's
Ritual
supposed-
cast?
Yeah. Yeah, I did the ashes and stuff like that. I could do it as a ritual. I could do it as a spell. Yeah, I used some charcoal, some incense, some herbs.
Well, so that's stuff that's required to cast the spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I still have the stuff because I grabbed the charcoal from the fire. Nope, I'm going to hold on to that. So I should have actually checked off a spell slot. My bad. I did not. No, I did. I have 2 spell slots. Nope, I'm going to wait. Okay. So, scratch that idea. Owlie just out of
All right.
existence.
Stay here. I'm gonna go down one.
I'm gonna send Gaul with him.
And I can go down the other one with Ingress.
No. Stay there. Because if something's gonna chase me, I'm gonna run and hit that other one tunnel and dip.
So you
I
want?
mean, I got
you want
120
us-
feet. Can I look down? I mean, I got 120 feet dark vision. Can I not just look down and see how far I can see down one of them?
Yeah, I mean, you can see the edges where the fork splits off, and it looks like there might be movement. It's a little hard to tell.
So 120 feet past 120 feet, there might be some movement down. Which one, left or right?
Both.
Both. All right, guys. So there's movement down both of them. Which one are you going down, left or right?
I look at left and I start walking a little bit.
Can I ready an action just in case?
And
You're
I
all
use-
making this trip together?
No, they stayed there. It's me and Ingress.
Gaul.
Whatever.
Oh, okay.
You got the big Minotaur one.
And I'm gonna use Divine Sense once more.
I'm using a lot of spell slots.
No, it's just I could use 2.
Cantrip.
It's like 2 actions,
ability,
but
yeah.
it still is like he can only do it
that
twice.
Per long
Yeah,
rest.
per long
I got.
Yeah.
I could use it twice per long rest.
But you realize for long rest is like 7 days to
Well,
recoup.
he's got a potion.
I'm all right.
He's got a potion of blindness.
I'm gonna use that at the most inconvenient time too.
I may
know.
have to as well.
So you've walked up to the fork.
Yeah.
With
right.
Gaul. Gaul is
He
with
went,
him.
and he went.
And what's your dark vision range?
Is
Is it 60?
Go to senses.
But I already warned him that there's something down 120
Yeah.
feet. So there's movement down 120 feet. I warned you. You have been warned. Be alert.
60 feet.
Okay.
So when
And
you get
it ain't
60 feet
even-
in,
And it ain't even clear. It's shades of gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
should I have not come with you? Are you sure you want me to stay back?
I'm good.
Okay.
Because of
Did you
anything.
get past your little 14 that you had, your little 11 armor that you had?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I boosted up.
So once you get close enough, you can
All right.
see that there are multiple goblins standing before you. For you guys to know, each of the ones with the green circle represents 4 goblins. So
Oh.
Okay.
there are roughly 21 goblins here. The one that's standing in the front, goblins, as they do, very much make it clear who's in charge. This one has the best equipment. It has a very fancy looking helm that it's wearing, and it has a couple of weapons at its side.
What's this bear? What's the,
Remember, Gaul can speak to me telepathically too, so you can have him send.
all right, that's fine. What is these?
It's a pile of barrels that are in the corner and looks like there could be other things inside of them.
What kind of barrel?
Normal barrels.
If I shoot it with some flames, or is it? How they see me? Well,
They have better than 60 vision.
hey,
They have better.
10, 50, you're 20 feet away.
Yeah, better
I
than
was
60.
stealthing up.
Yeah. You didn't say stealth.
You did it.
You both of y'all can suck my asshole.
And so you did it, Gaul definitely
The
did it.
goblin,
You mean?
So
this goblin leader that
tell
sees you.
Tell Shu, send everybody.
It's once it sees you, it kind of like stands up a little bit taller and puffs its chest out and says, "You wish to pass?
Depends.
400 gold."
Nope, I'm turning around. No, thank you.
You must pay the troll toll if you want to enter this bowl and be sold.
I love that. Cool. I understand.
400 gold, you say? Give me 1 second. I turn around. I look at your boy. Bring everybody.
Gaul says that
Gall?
Gaul says that Drax wants everybody to come.
Yeah. Well,
Jesus Christ.
It must not be that bad. It
Just
must
let
be.
me know what you want to do.
It must be that bad. It must be a party or something over there. He just said bring everybody. Okay.
Do they all come? I'm out.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
He didn't
willingly,
say
I'm
stealth
assuming,
or
right?
anything. He just said, bring everybody.
We just walk up.
He didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just walk up.
I look at you.
Because idiots
You
didn't
see
convey.
you see the one standing behind me?
You talking about the yellow goblin guy?
Yeah.
So he's like, you're facing us.
Yeah.
When I tell you to, shoot him with an arrow.
Oh, I got them mixed up. Thank you.
Wait. What?
He has the arrows.
Oh shit! You ain't got shit I need. They want 400 gold
Oh man,
to pass.
that's expensive. Can I negotiate?
Go for it.
Make it. I'm just gonna try to negotiate a little bit. Have they seen me yet?
Yeah.
So, we came up unstealthy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, but I'm just like, All right. Hey, illustrious goblin leader guy. I know your price is 400 gold, but we have a mission that is gonna probably do you some good.
No care. Gold.
I got gold. I got provisions too. You got a lot of guys who are pretty hungry.
Food we have.
Yeah, well, we could do some. How about 200 gold? I mean, it's a lot of gold. I mean, actually, even down here, 100 gold's a lot of gold. So, I mean,
It seems a little unsure and turns to look behind it at the goblins.
how many of you guys
behind
got
it.
back there?
Many. We have many.
All right, well, 2 gold, 5 gold apiece. That was 21, it's 500 gold, right? 5 gold apiece, that's a lot. And 10 for you.
Do any of you speak Goblin?
I'm goblin.
You do?
Yeah, I am a goblin.
Oh yeah,
he's a
well, you're
hobgoblin.
hobgoblin.
I'm a
yeah.
hobgoblin.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. So one of the goblins runs up to the goblin leader
Boss.
and says something to him in Goblin that you overhear, which is, "They have much gold. We should just take it."
Jim Jar, shoot them. They're gonna try to rob us. I walk up to the leader boss.
We're gonna pause real quick.
Shit.
You were trying to
But I
persuade.
understand.
Persuade?
That was a persuasion, yeah.
Okay,
So do I do a persuasion?
please.
Let me see my persuasion here. It's a charisma +2. I'm gonna try. My brand new dice tower given to me by Don. Sponsored by. Hold on, let me do this shit like I know.
Nat 1.
No, right?
You get the luck of a die.
Why would you put that out there?
You don't get it on camera, but his hand's actually shaking rolling that die.
That was a 4 + 2, so it's a 6.
Okay,
So
so
it would be a 4. Wouldn't have done.
400.
400.
Hey.
Just hold on one sec.
So we get together and say, on my cue, kill the nearest one. Go for the leader.
That's all the leader.
I'm going.
He's the nearest one.
No, he's not the leader. He keeps
Leader's
turning
right there.
around to look at the leader.
Ooh.
No, that's the leader.
Before we do
That's
that,
the one we're talking to, right? Yeah,
we do
that's
that-
the leader.
I'll step up a little bit, but English is the next side. How would you guys like? Have you ever flown? Would you like to fly instead?
They seem unfamiliar with the word.
You know
They're
how
kind of
you
looking-
know how you walk on the ground? Have you ever been able to not be on the ground and still move
Do I hear this?
and still be awesome?
You will hear that.
Yeah.
I'm talking
Oh,
about
he said he stepped up forward. I didn't know
no,
how far.
from the
how
group,
far.
like where I was just
Okay.
like, so that way they can see me.
And I go like this, and I flap my wings and I fly up in the air, so I'm like hovering
Would
over
you
the
like
ground.
to do that in exchange for us passing? But you don't have to flap like an idiot. You can still look awesome because you're a boss.
I gradually flip the bird to him.
The bird giving a bird. Ironic.
They all seem kind of like a little taken aback and shaken by this. And then,
While they're doing that,
Yeah.
can I use my bonus action to use my steady aim?
Are you gonna wait? If you're gonna use steady aim, that means you're pointing already.
No, you-
Steady aim is a concentration action, which allows me to, as a bonus action, allows me to get advantage on my attack as long as I don't
Cool.
move.
If you don't set yourself up,
No,
cool.
no,
Yeah,
it's,
sure.
It's,
No,
it's
like a mental
It's
preparation.
like mental
preparation.
Yeah.
Like you're just locking eyes on your
I
target.
am
and
mentally
focusing on that.
preparing, but I just can't move when I use it.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
All right, so I'm using my bonus action
So,
steady aim, so I have advantage
I
on
will
my
say
attack.
this: all of them seem even more agitated now. Negotiations have taken a turn. Does anyone else choose to ready any actions, or are we going to still try diplomacy?
So they
We're
didn't
gonna
wanna
try
fly.
we're gonna try
No, they
diplomacy
seem
for a
scared of
second.
it.
Oh, they seem scared of flying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna try diplomacy. It's what's working for us eventually.
One of these
Gotta love that
days.
optimism.
I'm gonna walk up to the leader.
It's the most civil we've been.
By the way, if he walks up to the leader, technically, including
How close?
I'm gonna walk straight up to him.
like here,
Alright.
not blocking line of sight. Don't block
No.
the line of sight. There.
So move him down 1 square. All right. Yeah. As soon as you get there, all of them pull out their weapons and yell.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Roll initiative.
I was not ready for
Oh,
this.
I don't know why I rolled D&D Beyond, but it was a 19.
18
16.
plus. Well, no, let me
17.
see.
I got a
18
17.
D&D Beyond
Nine.
hates me, man.
Okay.
I
So
rolled
Did you add
I got a
your
20.
thing?
So
Okay.
18
Yeah, it
plus
was
2.
7 plus 9.
I got a
Oh.
6.
So I'm
That's
saying I
plus my
accidentally rolled there.
initiative. I
but
rolled a
wanted to roll
1.
here. I should have
Wow,
just rolled 19.
God
I love
damn.
it's filling it in for you guys, except the ones that rolled in person. Okay, Jim Jar, you got 20.
20. You want to do it on here? I mean,
Don't count my 19 because I just wanted to look at it.
Do
but
you
I hit
want
the
us to
button
roll in
instead.
person or in
But
the?
I got a 9.
No, you can roll in
Oh,
first.
okay.
I rolled.
Do you want us to roll in person or in D&D Beyond?
You can roll in person.
Hold on. Just put me. Can you
He was just
manually
saying
put
that
a
he
20 in
likes
there
it
for
because
me?
Yeah, I did.
He's on
I
D&D
did.
Alright, cool.
Beyond.
Yeah.
I got 17 by the way.
And you get your initiative is 20 or plus 2?
No, I got an 18 plus 2 is 20. So it's a dirty 20.
He got dirty.
Because I put in 20 and it added the 2 for you.
Copy that.
So I'll just put in 18.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, Dirty Sanchez, you're last.
Well, the 1 told me
So in
that.
that case, mine would have been a 7 because I got a plus 2 then. If you
Okay.
did it that way.
Someone else
7.
would have had to roll a 1.
All right. So we are going to start at the top with our group of goblins.
Really?
We'll see what happens next time on Rods of Dominion.
Good lord.